Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Emmanuel Agbogun they ask why Obaseki supporters and SSA they talk about Labour Party. Even the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki they talk about Peter Obi. Make I leave you, make you hear from Emmanuel Agbogun. The message we bring come today.
Yes. A warm good afternoon, good evening to you all, my conscious Edo people. I remain no other person than yours, noble right activist, comrade I Bogu Emmanuel. I think if you're just joining me, I was formerly live, and I think my volumes were not too good. There was no sound in the broadcast. But if you're watching me currently now and you can hear me very well, I want you to indicate by letting me know that the sounds are very clear. Please, if you're with me and you're watching me live, I want you to indicate that the sounds are very clear. If you're with me and you're watching live, can you indicate that the sounds are clear for me? Because my previous outing, there were comments on the comment section that the sounds were not visible and were not audible. Sorry. So if you're with me and you can hear me live and you can hear what I have to say this very moment, please indicate by typing yes, please. If you can hear me very well, please indicate by typing yes. Okay, I think I've gotten a good signal from DJ Uyi Mix, and DJ Uyi Mix is saying yes, the audio is good. Okay, Courage Osageda just told me that yes, the sound is okay. Yeah, I want to appreciate the two of you who've just done that for me, and I wish that you get all your heart desires this very moment. Yes, the matter will bring me come out this afternoon. Basically, not be to come speak English, not be to come discuss political theories, not be to come really talk about BB grammar this afternoon. No, wait carry me come out to come, conscientize our people, because it is very good that our people are very, very much informed about antecedents that is currently beclouding our political space. Matters where they sub for our political space, where they happen, where they relate to our governance, and where they relate to, issues where they affect us as a people. As you all may know, our governor became governor under the platform of the APC. And while he was governor under the APC, he had differences with his party leadership, and he ran over to PDP. And PDP gave him Suko. You have heard the likes of Governor Yeson Wike, who is a very proud South leader, speak about our governor. I wouldn't be deliberating much on that this afternoon. You have also heard more about same party leadership, talk more about our governor and his, dictatorial style of leadership, particularly when it has to do deal with the democratic environment. This very afternoon, matter will carry me come out, just as the caption goes. Waiting make our governor supporters, particularly those ones who you go see say they be SSA, those ones who you go see say they be SA, those ones who they appoint as SA on media, some of them they appoint as SA on projects. Waiting make all of them all of a sudden within the last 2 weeks they don't talk about Obident, Obi movement of Obi and Labour Party. Now that matter na him bring me come out, because very many of our people they dance to the political message of we want a new Nigeria. Everybody want make Nigeria new, but if you want to get a new Nigeria, you don't need to repeat an old system or a member member or a participant in the old order. But very few of our people, they want to go by the political language of Peter Obi, saying that there's economic differences and we need to push Nigeria from being a consuming country to a productive country. That is waiting make them they want to talk. Say they want make we change Nigeria from where Nigeria be from consumption to production. And virtually any right-thinking person will mean well for Nigeria go want support that message. And as you all know, Peter Obi no be new politician. Peter Obi don't fair day for APGA he go PDP he go Labour Party. And Labour Party now, they don't give a presidential flag. Obi movement don't start. But our governor, where everybody knows, our governor was once APC, our governor moved to PDP, and till date, our governor never announced he don't leave PDP. But our governor can't the champion, the cause of Obident. And I go let you know the reason why our governor they do that one, because very many people they think say our governor interest now for the matter we border on change. Now lie. When I know say Edo State House of Assembly, since the creation of Edo State, don't they witness the first time between 9 members they preside over the interest of 24 of them. And when I know the way they take great people around 11 p.m. in the night, some of them they carry for short knicker, and some of them be say after they swear they say they carry them at gunpoint, maybe they go swear they go swear them into the House of Assembly. So very many people never understand say our governor they play anti-party because of say he get the interest of Nigeria at heart. That's a lie. Our governor is playing anti-party very simple because our governor they play anti-party because say our governor not really or how I want to put the language now. I want to talk about PG so I go down well with everybody. Our governor they play anti-party because he want to protect the Edo State House of Assembly, knowing fully well say they not be camp and Obedi Yama camp. They don't flood them for court. They don't win them for court. So governor no fit put those hallelujah boys when he want put so that they no go fit on the ask a question of waiting how don't they manage the House of Assembly come 2023. Governor don't go feed candidates for Labour Party. And we all know they say we did this Edo State. Labour Party no get when they for do primaries. Labour Party no get when they for pick a date or a venue where they say they conduct primaries. Where they can't get candidates with the House of Assembly. However, governor still go corner go feeding candidates. Where we see some of their names where they fly up and down for social media. So this now can be the issue. We make us the talk. Because our governor now, since for the last 4 years now, nobody don't feel carry out oversight. Nobody don't feel carry out oversight of waiting how governor take to spend money. The only thing we will see now say governor will carry some people where they talk to will be SSC, some of them will be SCs, where they talk about projects when they do, where they go to show projects where governor they do, and all of these projects nobody will be say is supposed to be the House of Assembly, where the House of Assembly don't carry and go oversight. Say as House of Assembly members they go see carry out oversight of wetin governor they do. They go make sure say wetin governor saying input for budget 9 they do. We never see am for those states. The later they see say governor they go submit a budget and the budget that they approve am. Governor they go submit loan request and the loan request that they approve am. We never see where they tell us wetin governor use the money wey they don't accrue to the government take do for we states. But inside all of those things, governor don't look and say as a smart man, say where Nigerians want really vote for, okay, na Labour Party. Make we quick fold candidates for that Labour Party. Make we see so that by the time we see when we put candidates there, if they can't win for the presidential election, they go see use that mantra. So maybe they come and can't win for House of Assembly. And by the end of the day, our governor nine boys, nine don't win for the Labour Party. By that time, Lagos Edo State House of Assembly could consider for inside armpit, as the case may be. Now that one we see where some of us say no, we must come out to begin to come conscientize people, because many of our Nigerian people don't really understand how our politics they go. Particularly many young Nigerians, they don't really know. We don't dey of age, they politically inclined. Some of them they don't really understand, how our democracy take the go. Now I don't see say for this our broadcast this afternoon, one Osaze we just they comment. It don't even make me go join the Obi movement. I'm not a boy, so I know Obi is a boy, and Obi can belong to the Obi movement. But as for me, I am well informed, and I know the antecedent of Peter Obi, and I know his capacity and capability, and I know that at this point in time he's not the right man for the job. But before we come to talk about that one, I want to read within Osawi just dropped now. Osawi just drop comment now. Say, Emmanuel, I want you to lead a group for me in this coming election. I will sponsor you guys under Obi movement. I will call you later. Okay, now that one our person just dropped. Now that one I don't think it's possible. When are you going to work for when are you going to for work a leading party? Okay, this one they talk when I want to support a leading party. The other one, the one fella, whatever, see, you just they talk nonsense. A lot of things. But I don't see the Osawi comment here. Osawi comment not be in line with what they discuss. Hence they believe say the Obi movement now basically want change Nigeria. But I tell you frankly speaking, that is not possible. Yes, very good say young Nigerians don't really wake up to their consciences to say they want to support who they believe in. Very good. I am in total support of that. So the truth there we say as they get their PVC, may they see they know how the political differences be for the state. But not forget say under APC our governor win 24/24, but he refused to swear in House of Assembly members. That one now for one side. Under PDP, our governor still also refused to carry the party leadership way welcome am into PDP, give am umbrella, make him take win elections. Our governor refused to carry them along. These are all the issues. But every Edo person must understand whether Peter Obi win federal election. That one don't mean say Peter Obi get influence over Edo State government. Edo State government is an independent institution of its own. And the politics wey our government don dey play for Edo State government, na the politics wey some of us dey see am as say governor dey pocket our resources to himself, and thereby governor no want anything, any form of hindrance or any form of checkmate. Na make you don hear our governor don dey preach about the issue of Obident movement. Say anywhere in dey go in friends talk about Obident movement. If you go carry out your own preliminary investigation, you look into the House of Assembly members with the Labour Party don mago put for there, you go see and say all the people wey dey there na people wey dey support Obaseki. And one go ask question, why they no come fit contest under the same party wey the governor belong to? That one na for one area. We dey come back to that area. Even this I don fit manage try analyze this whole scenario wey dey play. Say the reason we make our governor dey support Peter Obi or they talk about Peter Obi movement, and because say he wan use that platform take hold Edo State House of Assembly for armpit, the same way he don take hold am with 9 members, and fighting APC and fighting PDP over the period of time. Now he don Nicodemously want take charge of Labour Party. Una see how they take go gather the people for Ring Road, say they are obedient, let them come and vote. This is the first time we are seeing a political leader as a governor in the state that is canvassing support for another party where his own candidates, just won primaries and they've been in court to authenticate their victory. And now the court cases have not yet elapsed. You are seeing the governor saying that party members should sway their swords. And we are also seeing the governor announcing another political movement that the people are not believing in. So the question to ask, in all of this, how do you commiserate this with development or developmental strives in the state? that one na for one area. Now we don't try talk about say make Edo people know say the interest will make our governor come out they talk say Obi movement, not because he want me Obi be president. No. Now Atiku when he support during the last primaries when he go for presidential election, Obi was in the party. Nobody heard him talk about Obi one day, not until when Atiku don't win, and Obi don't also win for Labour ticket. Now he don't fit candidates for inside the Labour ticket for House of Assembly seat. Now he come begin to talk about Obi. That about now our governor don't travel, so we go leave him for there. Now I want go into another key area. We be say now waiting they bother me most. Waiting can make all our governor social media people all of a sudden then can they preach Obi movement. Then can they is it that they have now forgotten about how they preached about the performing governor, talking about his performance and all that. So why is it that all of a sudden they are now derailing? Is it that anywhere the governor goes they go, or is it that the governor had told them to be doing that, or is it that they are convinced by what they are seeing? This is not the question we I go really want me we ask, because I believe say the Edo democratic and political space don't go beyond the sentimental era where we say people go to hear truth, they go say because of say they don't believe in the process, make them keep quiet. No, our Edo people, particularly those in diaspora, now they want bamboozle again. For me, I don't feel wise before. I know so when Obaseki come for second tenure, he will not have anything to offer the political space, and that is why I'm not surprised to date that these are the things that we are currently experiencing. So my conscious Edo people, I go to talk about CB. Where they say Obi wan come rescue Nigeria. The people, the rescue team follow for the people the way they don't nominate for Edo State House of Assembly under the Labour Party, where they don't preach about rescue Nigeria. That one na one big question where I believe say everybody is supposed to ask for Edo State now. And what to make our governor come quickly go defeat candidates for Labour Party when he belong to PDP, and when he support presidential candidate for open way be saying even attend the primaries, support Atiku Abubakar. We see most of the followers like the likes of our former senator, person of Dobo Ezamere. We see some of our leaders for Edo State like the likes of Tommy Kimi. They still queue behind our governor. They still make you support Atiku Abubakar. We all know say that one a very big problem to our country. They don't sell all our assets. No be news anymore. So inside all of these things what we talk about, the question what we want to ask is, are we really doing the right thing as Edo people? Are we really doing the right thing as Edo people? The things what they do now, the right things what they do, because of say election they come, we dey forget our state. No, they don't bamboozle all of us now. We don't do for they think of Peter Obi. Meanwhile, they want use Peter Obi to gather on a more stupidly support Peter Obi. Maybe they can't go see hijack the House of Assembly again, so that nobody go feel ask our governor. See, one thing I want to let Edo people know: inside last year alone, Edo State gets over 100 billion naira cash, one of the largest revenue we don't ever see from loan, from FAC allocation, and for internal generated revenue. We see over 1 billion naira. They no build bridge for our state. They no build better road for our state. In fact, no road where our governor don't construct where you go fit compare with road where Oshomole do before Oshomole come out. I'm not sure say you get any time for Oshomole where Oshomole did for office for 8 years, where Oshomole gather reach 100 billion naira in 1 year. But our governor don't see over 100 billion naira in a year. We still need to fit land with our aeroplane. Then when we some of us where they take flight, where they come with air transport, particularly those of Nigeria diaspora. No, they feel land for night. The other day, I saw some people they carry their gun land for Port Harcourt because they don't get landing costs for Benin for night. That one they make people they spend extra income to fit navigate themselves. Back to Edo State when it be say our governor they boast of having no more power. Very many things we don't see. And don't forget say our governor saying be technocrat. Our governor saying be technocrat. So we could try to marry these things so that more know who they really they talk true. We don't see that the governor we can come say our governor DNA get the way it be. I don't believe say they don't be really happy for that statement put body. But the question to ask we say Why e be say those people don't fair come and say governor they do well, governor is the best governor? Why e be say now they don't dey follow governor dey shift dey go Labour Party? Wetin happen? I know we say governor don't say he want the camp leave the party wey he dey for PDP o. Na just because he want make sure say nobody come question am through the House of Assembly. And I know say most things wey we dey some of us dey talk at times, when we don foresee am we talk and they go say make we shut up. At the end of the day, na wetin go still play out. I tell una say if Obaseki come, there's really nothing he will come and do for a second term. Let us bring in somebody who is fresh, who will do more. And after that 4 years, we close the door on that person and bring on that person. They say no, say I'm supporting Godfatherism. Hey, this one, hey, that one. At the end of the day, it clear for people why. See, for over 7 years of our state now, we never feel they see a very positive dividend of democracy. If they go renovate one classroom block, they go show them, carry camera go video them from up, video them from side, video them from back, video them from front. Road projects where our governor starts since first term, up till now, some of them they beg for completion. Even inside last few weeks, when I say governor don't still go there, go to talk about the issue of Orion Wabraka Road. They talk say they must deliver the road before December. We still dey the state. We go still see and whether before December the road go dey delivered or not. This na road wey government don start since first term. Many things. Kenwa Road wey we talk about, Gelegele Seaport, Industrial Park, 300,000 job. All of these things we no dey see am, but we just dey fall for am. Even Sapele Road, wey be federal road, wey our governor say him go fit do without the help of federal government. Till date, we still dey battle with the road. The road never still see the light of day. Despite the fact say our government sees witness very huge resources, and our government no get too much project at hand, and small projects they do, but till date we never see the dividends. Now all these things we dey talk they come out. If we look at even when some of our brothers like this, ones they call the cracking boss, about Obaseki and Stanley, if we go their word these days, now the issue of Obi movement and all of them they talk about. The question to ask is, wetin dey happen with our current government? Is it that the PDP is not doing very well in Edo State, and now they are now chanting a new course? Before they do well, make them still accept it or say under the PDP, the governor never do well because they fight. And more we agree with that concept. No, be they sit inside one party that they preach about on that party. Their principal sit in one party they preach about on that party. All of these things now I want me will marry. So that before they tell on people from diaspora say they go vote, more than tell them waiting, they make let them know waiting that they go vote for. Because this our government, the wayo way don't put us is too far for us to comprehend with. But our people need to feel same. But some of us, we God don't give the wisdom to feel understand this thing. We go see this and analyze them to the best of our ability. As soon as I do, I know say our governor don't come out to say everybody is now obedient. But more can ask why I be say some SSAs and some loyal boys or friends of the governors now they be candidate for the House of Assembly seat for Labour Party. Why it be so? Why governor no feed them for APC? But I don't forget some of these people don't shout say Oduma is coming, Oduma is coming. When some of us come out drop bomb blind and say they even carry us go cut say 200 million naira suit, we say no wahala we dey. Now again they don't see shifts, they are bamboozling us. Meanwhile the money where they demanding for Edo people, nobody they know the whereabouts. Nobody they know how they take manage this money positively for us. Might be these things will make us talk. So my conscious Edo people, I beg as una they see the support to be which una dey entitled to. Make una see they come out, they see they hear, they talk about the truth as it be. Because it go dey very wrong say our governor won't use the platform of Obi take Nicodemusly bamboozle una. Mona go vote against vibrant comrades and vibrant aspirants who they come out for that parties like APC, ABGA, ADC. Candidates they will see do primaries where they come out for that political party. They believe they want to impart more. Mona no can go use the issue of Obi is coming, change Nigeria, new Nigeria, Obi movement. They can go vote people who can see help our governor collapse our state for us. Now some of us come out the talk. Because with 9 members, so we never see governor do oversight function. And these 9 members, they even win from another party. Some of them even come out and talk say they hold them at gunpoint. Some of them come out say they force them, put them inside motor, they wear nika, they go do inauguration. We know how this House of Assembly takes stand today. To the extent they be say overnight 9 they impeach speaker for inside where they be 9, they put on that speaker. That speaker has been there today. That speaker they even come back to the house again. Now that speaker they talk about House of Rep. Meanwhile, na first thing I do. So some of these things we need to know why it be so. What it can make her be like this? Why it can't dey happen the way they happen? Wetin make am no be the way e suppose be? Why it can't dey be the way we no talk am may be? So all of these things now we need to the ask, because my primary concern first na Edo State. In whatever thing I do, my primary concern, whatever politics I play, my primary concern first is Edo State. So now if you say governor boys on the con, they want the bamboozle and say Obi, Obi. All what they want people to do is that people can help them to vote in their Labour candidate. They don't care about Obi. They know Obi will not win. They don't care about Obi. They know that Obi is going nowhere. So all they want you to do is to help the government of the day to use your resources again and your goodwill again to vote in House of Assembly members that will be loyal to the governor, so that the governor can continue doing and running our government the way he likes. And I don't think that's the best for our democracy. I don't think that will be the best for those of us who are in Edo State. To remember, even if Obi becomes the president of Nigeria, Obi does not have any immediate impact he can carry out until the expiration of Governor Godwin Obaseki sometime in 2024. So if we never dey open our eyes, they see the handwriting on the wall, it good make some of us come dey conscientize the way the matter be. I dey see one statement here wey one Osa Dosa Egwai when say just drop here now. So he said the fact is, whether governor or not, the citizens just want a new wind. We are all tired of the PDP and APC. We are tired of their recycling system of government. Now this our person to talk. Now anyway, this our person they talk, they come out, and we see and say that person, whether if they follow us up or if they hear what they talk, that one not really waiting. We really they talk now. Yes, we don't tire for PDP and APC, but that one don't mean say people waiting for PDP now can't go they hide under Labour Party. They see make go Kajo and Mona still vote for them, because now that one we they try to talk about. So like this, my brother Osa Dosa Egwai when say don't talk so. Now waiting you don't tire for PDP and APC. Now the same people you tire for now you they go vote for inside Labour Party now. The same PDP and APC we don't tire, particularly for Edo State. People we don't feel they don't fit for House of Assembly. No, we are not doing governorship election. Majority of them they belong to PDP. Majority of them belongs to PDP, and they are stooges of the governor. So for them to go, they enter the political party, maybe say people they talk about new change, tired of old, or that they want to retire old politicians, and the old politicians they go hide for inside our state now. Then they do campaigns to say go and get your PVC young Nigerians, make them vote for Obi. That one now you get the way it go be, oh. That one so you get the way it go be. Now because most of the governor don't see and say, and our people don't see and say, some of our people don't see and say, the people the way they want Kajo. Now I do people make them feel Kajo, they make them feel vote for House of Assembly, so that they go feel withhold power again. Because they don't say if they come, the current opposition party being the APC, if they win House of Assembly seats, because they get very many good candidates who they bring come out, they must ask the governor a question. The governor must come to explain at plenary what he has been doing with taxpayers' money. So that is what they are trying to avert at the very just now. And I want conscious Edo people not to take this for granted, particularly those in diaspora. I know you might not like my face, but take the message and leave my face alone. I'm not coming to market my face to anybody. My concern is our society. People don't insult me. Many of them don't insult me well because of this our society matter. When we talk about it be today, if many people will vote for, we support Obaseki from diaspora, if you ask them whether they like what Obaseki do, they'll tell you Obaseki never do. They never say Obaseki do enter high. They never say Obaseki do enter high. So for me, wetin I want be say make our people no go allow themselves, make they cajole them, make they go to vote for Labour Party. Or because the governor wants to see and he go take whole House of Assembly to his pocket. Remember this House of Assembly what they talk about, so our governor don't hold on for over 3 years now they come. And we never see the dividends of waiting that they use this House of Assembly they do. Now it make us they talk, they come out. Oh. Now it make us they talk, they come out. Because if we not talk come out, the hottest place in here is reserved for some of us who during moral crisis like this choose to remain silent. You know? If you look at very well, those people they support the governor. More try to ask and say, who be una presidential candidate? We una carry as presidential candidate. If now be, let them leave PDP. Make they go APC, because already PDP people get PDP, they come in for PDP. Say these people they come to hijack their party. They no come to come play politics. They no come to come work for the people. Now to come hijack their party. Now they come for. No be my mouth if I come out to Governor Wike don't talk am. Dan Obi don't talk am. Many PDP faithfuls. Ogbede Yama don't still talk am. Where they run for senatorial. Very many of them don't still come and come explain to them explain to the people waiting that they pass through under this current leadership of the governor. So all these things now waiting some of us don't see. Now make us see they join hands, they make sure say we conscientize our people. Now make us conscientize our people. Like this Frank Woko way they here now, so you know say some of una e good say una go try the understanding person to talk before una dey insult the person. Like see this one now, he sort his head though. He say you are the biggest fool of your family. Just imagine for saying wetin I believe, for making my own contribution. Oh, this one are the Obi supporters for those. You know say Obaseki people, once Obaseki don't tell them where they go, they will they use this sort they follow you. But they forget say the more that they saw some of us, the more we dey very much healthy to the talk with the talk, to the do it with the do, because we are standing on the path of truth. I believe say today very many people will criticize me say I no support Obaseki for second tenure. If they say I want make money, if they say I dey find money where I want take, you know, buy big motor or dey for big house, or if they say I did with the governor camp since I for not achieve all those ones, but I want wetin go make my society dey politically active. Not be like now if you say we no get house of assembly. If you want to complain, my constituency now for the past 4 years, 3 years running now, we never get who the representatives for house of assembly. Our local government is in a state of comatose. We just live by way of survival. If anything happen to us, we no get who they go cry give. If we protest the government house, now they go send a political protest. So some of us, that's why you see say over time, you know why they see us for protest. Because they go reason and say na politics protest will they come protest. That's why I am not you don't see me in protest anymore. You don't see me in protest anymore. So now just be the level. You know say the truth why I don't talk this evening now, I don't hit some of them every day for governor camp. Now I make some of them they come out, they insult me, the level they cause my family they join. You know, some of these things we don't see them well, so no be new thing, but we try one let know say now their modus operandi be this, and we don't come see them as it be. You know, say you know they feel work. You know, if you go my platform now, if you look for my comment section, you go see and say one on Sasu Godaro don't still drop another insult again. Say the Emmanuel S.I. Bugun, you are a very useless boy. This Frankoko say youths are supporting someone with good character. You are being selfish. It don't reduce and say the thing why I tell her he not but it don't reduce and small they come up. But however, these people are not the center of our discussion for today. Mokuna asks our center of discussion for today. If they go for their live video, Mona they ask them, why are you people supporting Labour Party? Why is it that the people that are in Obaseki, the Labour Party for House of Assembly, they are Obaseki's people, that are your political allies that was once with you in the PDP? Was there any time they come from PDP to Labour Party? Do they have a letter of the camp that your governor approved or that your party leadership approved? And what are they doing in Labour Party? So it is very, very important that we know, so that some of you will not go and use your goodwill to continuously enslave other people in the iron grip of underdevelopment. You will not use your selfish and or your goodwill, rather, interest to continuously enslave us under the iron grip of underdevelopment. As I speak to you, under Oshimole, our development index was very high, but now it is significantly all-time low. Make your findings, those of you who believe in the statistics of B is dropping, carry out your own preliminary investigation, you know, as learned fellows in the state, and you will see what I'm telling you about. For the past 8 months, we have been battling with street lights on our major road, despite the fact that we have a mega power plant in Edo State called Osiomon Power that only God knows how the governor operates it, when our street lights cannot be broadly seen to be lighted up at night across the length and breadth of our township roads in Benin City. I think this calls for a serious attention and review. If I may be telling lies, go about it yourself. I know the pains and vigorous campaigns some of us came out with before the governor thought it wise to on back the street lights. You know, so let us not be carried away by sentiment. The reason why they have not pushed forward social media supporters under the governor, particularly when you are talking about the likes of Abat Obaze, Osakwino Kodin, Sandra Igumbo, Susai Were. If you go to their wall, you see them preaching about Obi movement. Try to find out, why are you guys preaching about Obi movement? What is happening to PDP? Why are you not believing? We saw our governor queuing behind Atiku Abubakar immediately. The last primaries were being conducted. Even Governor Wike spotted it and made statements of it in one of his statements. So what is the issue? What is the issue? So this now the simple, statements will come out to go analyze for anyhow, so that you go down where to for una body make una fit think about and the way we dey talk am. My name na Emmanuel Igbogun. Na wetin wan promote Edo State na make me dey talk, and I believe say together if we dey talk the truth dey go, Edo State go be a better place for all of us. So make una try, make una fit do am well. Na way we all dey. So once again, I'm Comrade Igbogun Emmanuel. I believe a better Nigeria and a better Edo State is what we all want. So let us all go about this drive in the right sense of fairness, justice, and equity. Because with the way they don't start them again, they want to still bamboozle our diaspora. Before you know that, they will come start one slang again, or bane, or 4+4 wagba. Before you know they will start one thing again. Say for them to coin one thing, come out, they'll take hold on for work. They hard. Before you know now, will begin to use our money they spend for them to win. We know all these things. Now make us quickly come out to come they talk about CB, and we want make una see put on our conscience for scale. They find out more una see carry out an investigation for Edo State. When they do governorship election, Labour Party no get senatorial candidate for the 3 senatorial districts. The only candidate they get for Edo State na be House of Assembly. So wetin come make our governor now they talk about Obident. Now because the House of Assembly now go favor and pass, So make we all they look into this thing critically as we dey support them. I know someone not supporting our choice. So for me, I don't talk and they come even before Asiwaju win in House of Assembly presidential ticket. Even before time, if those of you they follow me for Nigeria Watch Family, Danny Yaji, those of you they follow me, they go and I go say and say I don't talk and say our governor, our governor is not working. And when I don't see and say some of us don't see come and don't talk and say the candidate who they support, when me they support na be Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, because I see say Bola Tinubu now he don't get good developmental track record and good political background among all of them. I did arrest my case. He said you are just a social media warrior for real. Ground you don't have 2 voters card. So na Aisha Maui they say they insult me, say you this one come out again say human rights APC human rights activist. I don't suffer. I hello. This was a Peter Obi is the man we the youth wants. Okay. We don't see him. So Emmanuel, many comments. Emmanuel, this is not the time to support party, but individual that has something to offer. Yeah, I agree with you that, and that's why I'm supporting Asiwaju. So this is why I'll be drawing the window closed. I just make sure so I come and talk this afternoon, analyze the thing. But don't forget the message we will bring come this evening to ask where, why, and when Labour Party do primary election. Be say now PDP candidates come for Labour Party now, and why our governor come to say make everybody come out, come follow the Obident movement. This one's not a question we dey ask ourselves, and we believe say if we decide to look inward, we go see the answer. For those of you that insult me, remember say insult no get wetin dey do person. And I just say the followers go look and say this guy no know wetin dey talk, but really deep down yourself, you know what I'm saying is the truth. So bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Emmanuel Igbogun. Let us know what you think for this matter. Go to comment section, make you put your own. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.